Best restaurants in Boise. The best restaurants in Boise are about much more than Idaho potatoes. Get ready to get eating. Think Idaho's food scene is all about potatoes? Think again. Boise, the biggest city in the area, is home to a burgeoning food scene that will have you trading in your spuds for everything from street food to fine dining. Offering locals and tourists a wide variety of things to do, alongside some really delicious restaurants, it's no surprise that the City of Trees has become a destination in and of itself. All that exploring, dancing and recreating you've got planned will make you hungry, so make sure to keep this video of the best restaurants in Boise handy. Number 6. Chandler's Steakhouse and Seafood. What is it? Chandler's is a Boise institution. Whether you choose a table in the warmly lit dining room or the moody lounge with its 7 days a week live jazz music, Chandler's is a place to see and be seen in the City of Trees, all while enjoying a prime steak cut, fresh seafood and an impressively extensive wine list. Why go? Impressing a date at Chandler's would be a cliché if the food weren't so good. There's no better place in the valley to get an American grass-fed steak or seafood guaranteed caught same day and jetted in from the Pacific Coast. Bonus points. Staff sommeliers will be happy to recommend just the right pairing from the well-stocked wine cellar. Number 5. Tangos Empanadas and Subs. What is it? Deep on the bench, you'll drive right by Tangos if you aren't looking for it. A tiny, no-frills building squished between a residential street and a title loan shop, Tangos may very well be the most unassuming hidden gem in all of Boise. Once you belly up to the counter, chat with owners Louis and Monica Bremer and taste a sampling of their Argentinian empanadas. You'll never want to leave. Why go? Monica Bremer may insist she isn't a chef, but the Argentinian transplant wrote the menu at Tangos and she makes all of the shop's empanada dough by hand. Louis greets every customer, regular or otherwise, like his actual family, and the crispy fried empanadas, packed with fillings both traditional and Americanized, are mouth-wateringly delicious. Try the gaucho, ground beef, boiled eggs, olives, peppers and spices, or the Cusco, creamed corn, onions, tomatoes and peppers, for flavors you'd find at actual Argentinian street stalls, or go for the green bean casserole, beans, cream of mushroom soup and crispy French fried onions, for an American staple fried inside a salty dough casing. The dessert empanadas are also not to be missed, filled with sweet fruit, chocolate and dulce de leche and made a la mode upon request. Number 4. The Wilder. What is it? The first tenant to move into the Central Addition's new Fowler mixed-use apartment building, the Wilder boasts a bright, open dining room with counter service facing an open kitchen. The spot has become the neighborhood hangout for downtown dwellers seeking a great slice or something more. Why go? Boise is not a city that's lacking in pizzerias. So when the Wilder opened its brick oven doors late last year, downtown diners knew it was going to have to offer more than just pies to thrive in this crowded pizza scene. Not only does the Wilder deliver by sourcing the freshest organic pizza ingredients, including Bianco di Napoli tomatoes, but it offers a constantly rotating menu of daily supper specials that range from pepper jelly ribs to fried chicken to French dip sandwiches. In other words, the Wilder stands out from a sea of pizzerias. And its Tuesday night pie and a bottle of wine for $30 special will attract budget-hungry pizza fans as well. Number 3. Tin Roof Tacos. What is it? A relative newcomer to Boise's dining scene, Tin Roof Tacos has been serving Texas-style street tacos in its unassuming strip mall space just west of downtown, and, more recently, at a second location in Meridian, since 2016. The dining room is open and bright, with long, picnic-style tables perfect for accommodating large trays filled with samplers of all of Tin Roof's Tex-Mex emphasis on the Tex flavors. Why go? Offering 14 varieties of the street taco, Tin Roof definitely caters to all sorts of palates. Several vegetarian options are tasty enough to appeal to meat eaters as well. At around $2 a piece, mixing and matching a platter of different flavors won't hurt your wallet. There's no wrong order, but the brisket taco is a must, with tender, slow-cooked beef topped with creamy queso fresco, sweet onion and fresh cilantro. There are also a few homemade salsas and hot sauces to sample, but only if your tolerance for heat is as high as a tin roof. Number 2. Lucianos. What is it? Located deep on the Boise bench, Lucianos is a little off-the-beaten-path eatery loved by locals. The family-owned, Tuscan-inspired spot boasts a large, warm dining room that, despite its size, barely accommodates the crowds that show up on weekends for huge portions of comforting Italian classics. Why go? If you're looking for the best Italian food in Boise, this is it. The marinara, perhaps the litmus test for any Italian restaurant, is a chunky, savory, perfect match for the salty garlic bread that accompanies the entrees. You can't go wrong with any of the pasta dishes, and locals will tell you to save room for a slice of Luci's signature chocolate cake, a decadent 4-layer blend of crumbly, semi-sweet cake and smooth, bittersweet ganache. Number 1. Bar Guernica. What is it? Central to the city's lively downtown Basque block is Bar Guernica, a narrow brick building serving classic Basque comfort food from the counter and to a handful of tables packed in near the open kitchen. Why go? It's a surprising and little-known fact that Boise has the third highest Basque population in the world, behind only northern Spain's Basque Country and Argentina. It's no surprise that Basque culture is central to the city of trees, and that Basque food is not to be missed. Try the spicy lamb grinder that harkens back to the early Basque sheepherding days in Boise's foothills, or, if you're lucky enough to grab a seat on a Saturday before it sells out, tender beef tongue dished up in a peppery tomato sauce. Whatever you do, don't forget a side of croquetas. If you're feeling adventurous, wash it all down with a calamacho, equal parts red wine and cola, garnished with fresh lemon, or go for one of the many local and regional beers on tap.